Hi folks, random individuals who have for whatever reason decided to watch the video. This is video number 2, and I'm making it because I have a cool, knowledgeable individual from Ireland on chat. And chat roulette is something that I could do a whole other video about. It's a fascinating medium, misrepresented, underutilized as a method of connection of individuals. It's an interesting phenomenon in itself. Anyway, so met this person. We had a very interesting conversation, political conversation. And he offered to subscribe to my channel. And I told him, well, the only thing that's on was the introduction, but I'll put some more interesting things up. And so he said he would propagate what I put up. So hello to this very cool, interesting individual from Ireland, and knowledgeable, because it was a very good conversation. So since that conversation, I've been motivated to add the second video. Here it is. And I've been thinking so much about what I could put on here, because I think I could write volumes and volumes. I have so much to put here, but I really want to do what I can to make the world a better place for the possible number of people. That's, is that a tall order? I don't know. I'm going to put some energy towards it. But I think will make the world a better place if people become more knowledgeable in general. Just like more stuff. The more we know, the more relaxed we are, the more comfortable we are in the world, the more capable we feel. And so I thought I would maybe try to impart some knowledge, some information that people might find useful in your daily life. I think I'll start with introducing people to the topic of rhetoric. The persuasion, oratory, but why are people orating if not to persuade? So it's persuasion. And the thing about rhetoric is that if people who know rhetoric persuade other people who don't know rhetoric without their knowledge, because they don't know rhetoric. And it's knowledge is power. So if you understand rhetoric, then you can also use rhetoric to persuade. Hopefully, the more people know, the higher quality, because people will know when people are using false kind of, specious logic. We'll start with rhetoric. Actually, one of the most useful aspects of rhetoric, the thing is, you can go on Wikipedia, look up rhetoric, and start reading about it. It's interesting as a venerable old study. And one rhetoric is logical fallacies, things that seem, well, I guess, may seem logical, but they're false. And these techniques of persuasion using false logic, this is known for a long time. And let's take just one of them, false dichotomy. This is when the speaker is offering really only two alternatives, maybe more alternatives, and it's often with much emphasis and emotion, and it's done in the media constantly. So if you're watching the media and you hear someone say, I don't have examples here, but I mean, well, W. Bush said, and this is commonly an example, you're with us or you're with the terrorists. That's unsophisticated thought. Things are more complex than that. I can be down with the principles of our country, but not really down with your application of them. And so it's a false dichotomy. I'm not a terrorist. I mean, that's just not who wants to be with terrorists. I just thought you were a bonehead, man. And I'd love to have a conversation. Sit right here, we'll have a conversation about how really did a number on you. For you to be able to go out in front of people and act like you did. No. It was sad, sad. The world is still trying to recuperate from the errors you made, errors in judgment. And I don't mind telling you that, because it's true. That's what happens. There's a lot of healing to be done, that really needs to happen in the world. And you can be a part of it if you want. It's time for us to be nicer to one another and to be smarter. We have at our fingertips, we have Wikipedia. Many people have Wikipedia available, and that's a good thing. We have YouTube videos. MIT Introduction to Psychology. It's pretty good. You got to be kind of careful with that because there's a lot of irony. The air is thick with irony sometimes. Let's see. And there's a lot of math videos. People can learn math all over the place. Because math teachers, you got to get more interesting. And that means, it's around. It does. I did. But I don't know. Depends. Depends on your audience. Depends on. But I think we got a little bit less Disney and a little more human, a little more connected, and we got to measure. Things that can be measured. So we need feedback systems that actually work. So anyway, all of this is really to encourage people to study rhetoric, and in particular logical fallacies, and try to see where you are seeing them happen in the world, and just notice them. And also see if you can develop the technique so when people are using the logical fallacies, whether they know consciously that they're using them or not. Sometimes people know they're doing this stuff. Politicians, a lot of politicians have studied rhetoric. They know what they're doing. But people need to develop the ability to say that offering only two choices, and there are others. And if we're going to really do these things right, we consider all options, not rush to decisions. So, I suppose, for now, I'll consider whatever other videos I need to make. I'm just getting started with this. If the sound is not great, at some point it'll be better. Oh, something I want to say. I'm trying to do adult education well. In the US. And it takes resources. I'm not good at raising funds. I've put so much energy into doing the education, and had some success, some really good success, and there have been some real challenges. But we need some change in the world. So working on the Sphere College project. If you go to spherecollege.org, I haven't updated it in a while. I'll probably update it at some point. But we could use a little financial support. So I'm going to do a plug for that. If you find that you're learning useful things and you spend money on stuff, then you just slide a little bit to us. The price of a Starbucks coffee or something. Get enough people doing that, and donate much. See what happens. So there's a donations tab there. Click on that. PayPal donations at spherecollege.org. But you better go through the website. Anyway, well, I just want to acknowledge and want people to get along, and we can.